Hi, I'm a purple otaku, an otaku of the purple variety, and occasionally I dye my hair. In case you couldn't tell by the what color is it? Pink color? Why is it pink? um, so I just kind of wanted to do a quick kind of comparison between the hair dyes I've used and like how long they lasted, how they affected my hair, how much of a mess they made, things like that. Um, but I don't exactly remember every hair dye I've used, so I'm going to try my best. But I don't know for sure, and I might be like not lazy and link the ones that I've used that I can remember in the description. You'll see when by the time the video's up. I don't know yet. I'm just filming. So to start off with, my hair is naturally blonde, and the first color I dyed it was purple, and I used Sparks hair dye. I think it's like semi-permanent or something. Uh, and that made a mess everywhere. It got on my hands, sometimes even if I use gloves. It got all over the bathtub. Although it did rinse out eventually, like if you just use hot water, or you can bleach it. Like it doesn't stain, but everything's purple. The back of my neck was almost always purple, and yeah, so sometimes the inside of my ears would get purple. That was interesting to find out because I went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, the inside of your ear is purple. I was like, oh, well, oh well. But yeah, and it faded like really fast. Like, um, what I had to like re-dye it every month or so to keep the color nice. Um, but like it didn't fade well because once it started faded, it was just like this kind of gross gray murky color, and then it stayed like that for a long time because I don't know if you remember, but I let my hair fade before I dyed it red, and then like even once it was pretty faded, the red couldn't like completely cover it, at least not at the ends. It was weird. So yeah, that was Sparks, and the reason why I mentioned that I'm naturally blonde is because I didn't have to bleach my hair before I dyed it, and it was still a pretty vibrant purple, which was nice. I have not personally used, but my siblings have, and it seems like it works like a box dye. It hasn't damaged their hair too much. It's been months and the color is still there. Um, it's like just now starting to actually like leave the hair because I know some people like bleach splat out of their hair and it doesn't come out. So yeah, but one of my sisters dyed or like lightened their hair with bleach before they dyed it, and it's just now starting to go back to the color that it was when she lightened it. So, and it's been like 6 months, 7 months. It's been a while. um, anyways, so I just want to throw that in there because they splat you can get at Walmart, I think, and they mostly do bright colors like blue, fire truck red, pink, purple, those kind of colors. They might have a white too, I don't remember. Um, and then, oh, and they have like kits that come with bleach and dye, so you can get the vibrant color. I think they suggest that you bleach your hair to get the really vibrant color, but I don't know. I've never used it, just my siblings. So yeah. And then after my hair was purple, I dyed it with Faria. I don't remember what shade. I'll see if I can find it. And I dyed it red over the purple, and the ends, my hair was like this long, the ends were still purple. So that was a thing. And it was like this really weird ombre. I was like, I don't know what color my hair is. Um, and I was kind of disappointed because I got the Faria because people had told me that the highlights are supposed to be like super bright, and it was like really almost like a natural red, like a reddy auburn kind of color. So that was not what I was hoping for, but it's whatever. And then when I chopped all my hair off, especially if I wore a beanie so my roots were covered, it looked like my hair was naturally red, so that was cool. And then after red, I dyed my hair dark brown. I think that was with Revlon. I don't know for sure. It was like someone had the dye and they gave it to me. They were like, here, have this dye. I was like, okay. I had it for like a month or two, and then one day I got bored and I was like, okay, let's dye my hair. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention about Feria. Didn't really make a mess, except for I kind of accidentally got some on the wall. There it made a mess. I couldn't bleach it off because the paint started peeling. So I'm just gonna paint over it. It's fine. And then, what else? It didn't make a mess, and it lasted. It didn't fade. The Revlon, the brown, didn't make a mess, and I don't think it faded. It started to fade over the summer because I was in the pool a lot and my hair's already naturally blonde. So it was like bleaching out and I was in the sun a lot. So I was like, I think I even have a video where it's like, I don't know if it's the sun or the chlorine, but it's bleaching my hair. So yeah, my hair, it started out dark brown and then it ended up being like a light brown by the end of the summer. So, but I do appreciate that it acted like normal colored hair. Like, it lightened with like the stuff that normally lightens hair. So I appreciate that. And then after that, I dyed it this color. And this was more of like a purpley kind of maroony reddy color. It's a lot more pink than it was when I dyed it, in my opinion. And when this is another Feria color, I don't remember what shade it is. I'll see if I can find it. And yeah, when I was dyeing it first, when like we put it on, it looked like super pink, but then like by the time it was time to wash it out, it looked like super purple. And then I washed it out and it was like a maroony color. And as this one does fade, I've noticed like as I wash it out, even still some of the like color comes out, and it comes out like pinks and reds, which is why I don't understand it looks more pink and red than it used to. I'm like, you'd think like the whatever, like blue or whatever from the purple would hold since the red's washing out or the pink's washing out, but no, that's not how it's working. I don't get it. But it doesn't stain the tub or anything. None of the box dyes have. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. All three of the last colors I dyed my hair have been box dyes. Not like the sparks, so they're all like permanent color. And yeah, so this color, yeah, is pretty decent. It's cool. When I first dyed it, especially when I went outside, my head looked like really bright. Anything else? Am I forgetting anything else? None of them like really damaged my hair. One thing that I will say though is after I used sparks, it made my hair feel like super soft. And the other dyes didn't do that. The box dyes did not make my hair feel softer than when I started. So that's sad, but you know, I mean, it's dyeing your hair. So yeah, that's all I had to say for this video. I hope you enjoyed my little hair dye comparison. I am by no means a hair expert. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have dyed it every single time at home. So I could be killing my hair and I'd never know. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a good day. You know how YouTube works, and if you have any cool hair dyeing experiences and or you know more about any of the brands I mentioned, feel free to tell me in the comments. I try to respond to all of the comments, and that's all I have for you. Bye!